And you are welcome to this segment Stay Alive with me, Stephanie Georgina Manyana. You're still watching Healthy Morning Live here on Hstv. And today we're going to have a very brief but educative conversation about infections. And I'm joined in the studio by Dr. Ebenezer Kwanzaa. He is from Kwaspen Natural Health and Wellness. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, my sister.
How are you?
By God grace, I'm doing well.
Okay. We want to talk about infections, and it looks like a lot of us out there have had infections, but we don't know what exactly it does in our body. So when we say someone has been infected or we say infection, what exactly are we talking about?
Infection, thank you, my sister. I hope this one, our audience out there are going to learn so many things from it.
Right.
When you talk about infection, it's all about when any foreign material, that is microorganism or germs, has entered your system and beginning to fight against your cells.
Oh, so is the microorganisms external,
Yes.
and then they get into your system, and then they fight against your cells.
Yes.
So what are the cells supposed to do in our bodies that
Our
they
cells
can't fight
are
against?
like soldiers. They fight against any harmful material that will enter our system. So when your input or things you taking is not
Anything
good,
used, okay.
yeah, and when your system become weak, it's whereby any matter whereby it enter your system, it will start fight against the system, your cells, and so that because your cells is weak, definitely they will overcome it. That's why you start having some experience or some symptoms that something has entered your system.
Oh,
Yes, please.
I see. So they start, fighting against the cells that are
Yes.
supposed to fight against, some infections and all. So they kind of weaken your entire body or
Yes.
something.
If your immune system is very strong,
Very
definitely
strong.
the cold or some symptoms will come, but it will go.
But they'll go away.
Yeah, they will go away. But when your immune system is weak, definitely that organism will overcome it, and that's where you will experience some actions that something different has entered your system.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Do we
please.
have types of these infections you're talking about?
Yes, we have so many types. We have so many organisms, but the serious ones are
The common ones.
The common ones,
we
let me say,
see.
common ones are tele.
Tele,
Yes,
okay.
they are tele. But we have so many organisms
many.
that they fight against us.
Right. Let's talk about the three common ones.
Yes, the trace are bacteria. That is normal, and the virus and the fungus. Yes,
Okay.
these are the main tele that they fight against us.
And we of course we don't see these
No, you
microorganisms.
can't see them. You can't
So
see
how do we ingest them into our body? What happens? What are the things that we are doing that is allowing them to get into our systems for them to fight against our cells?
all these tele agents, let me say agents,
Right.
they go through they go inside us through different ways. They are not go through in one way, like maybe you get malaria the same times virus to enter you you get the same symptoms. No, they all pass through different ways. Yes, some may pass through your droplet of someone who has been contaminated or who has been infected, and someone too can get inside you by cat or transmitted, so they all have different ways they enter our
Okay,
system.
it looks like what you are telling us right now is about how contagious it is or how it spreads from one person to the other. But me as an individual, what are the things that I'm doing that is actually having these microorganisms to come into my system to attack my cells? Is it because of the foods I'm eating? Is it because of my environment where I'm staying is not clean or something? That is what I want to
Yes,
find out.
the major way that any microorganism or germs or other ones can enter your system is your environment. If you keep clean, they will go away.
Oh, okay.
Maybe your environment, maybe so you stay along the can say this place. Mosquito where
A place that
lagoon
breeds
or
mosquito.
wasted water around there.
Which is yes,
They will come. They will come. So always you have to keep clean. Yeah,
Okay.
and that's why I said they all go into us through different ways. If virus, they only go to us through droplets or coughing or sneezing. Yeah, that's the only way they can go through us.
Okay.
And when you talk about bacteria, they go through us through contaminated food, contaminated water, or taking someone who has been infected by yes, maybe he has malaria. This one, housefly also has bite the bed and come and bite you again. You get it, and the fungus too. Fungus too is where your environment is not clean. Maybe some animal has died and the thing has rot. It will definitely generate something, and when you get there, it will also affect you. Yeah, so they have so many ways they enter us.
Okay.
Yes. Please.
Okay. With the agents of the microorganisms, the infections, the virus, the fungi, the bacteria, and all of that, are they all similar? Do they all have similarities, or there are differences amongst them?
They are different. Okay. You can't see them by your eyes. Okay. We have some microscope that they use to detect. Even they are not even one microscope that you can use to detect the virus. They have different way of use to detect virus. You can't see them cry. Okay. Yes, but the bacteria and the fungi you can see them. That is maggots and worms and other stuff. You can see them. Yeah. But these two ones, bacteria and virus, you can't see them unless we detect for you. Yes, so
the fact that they are different, then it means that the symptoms they are different. Okay, so should I have the virus infection? How am I supposed to know that this is a virus infection?
Virus, when you feel like you sneeze too much.
I'm sneezing too much.
That one is caused by virus, and the cold.
Normal
cold and flu, sore throats. All those symptoms makes you know that you have a virus infection.
So how long is the cold supposed to stay? How long is the flu supposed to stay? How long is the sneezing supposed to last for me to know that no, this is not normal? I have to go check it out. It could be a virus infection.
When the thing affects you and it stay more than 2 weeks.
More than 2 weeks.
2 weeks, you have to visit your physician. But
so I'm always sneezing.
Yes, you have to. Sometimes you can affect it and the thing will go and it will come back again. But if you all eat good diet, your system will overcome the virus or the agent so that you will recover. Yes, please.
Okay, so that is for the virus infection. Yes. We see sneezing, we see the cold, the running of the nose and all of that, the sore throats. Then it says a virus infection, but it stays for about 2 weeks.
And sometimes when you're breathing in, you feel it difficult.
Difficulty to breathe in.
Yes.
Wow.
Because they will attack your respiratory, that's your lungs, and when you breathe too, you feel very distant, difficult to breathe. Yes,
and that's different from the normal asthma that we know.
Yes, they are different. They are different.
Oh, okay. So once it lasts for 2 weeks, then
2 weeks you have to visit your doctor.
You have to visit the doctor because it could be a virus infection. Okay. How about the bacteria infection?
Bacteria, so that one, the normal malaria fever, and like you feel like heat. You feel heat.
There's heat
inside you. Yeah. Sometimes too you feel headache, very headache. Some people, when they feel headache, then they go buy a painkiller, they take in, then they'll be okay. By 3 days, 4 days, then the thing come back again. So you have to go and do your malaria test and find out.
But you see, with these things you are running us through, the cold, the sneezing, the sore throats, the headache, sometimes it's stress, or we shouldn't.
That's why in research we find out that if the thing exceeds more than 2 weeks, because it may cause by allergies. It may cause by maybe using a strong perfume. Yes, so that's why they said if the thing exists for more
strong perfume can
yes.
A bit more BTI.
Yes, a bit
more. So use strong perfume.
Yes, we have a different way of using perfume. If you want to use body spray or other things to make yourself nice, you have to put the shirt down, spray, put it there for some time, at least 5 minutes before you wear. But some people, they wear the shirt and they use the spray. No, it's no good. The thing will enter you, and that's the way also causing different things to our lungs, and that's also way of causing asthma and anemia and other stuffs.
Educate us more on that. So it means when I want to wear a perfume, then I have to put the dress down.
You have to put it down.
Just
you have to then you spray
that and then
for some few
time
minutes
before I put on my dress. How about body splashes? When those that are for the body?
In everything we have bad and good. If you use it on your body, definitely you will get you will get something. If not through your respiratory side, for your skin, we have pores. Yes, so definitely it will generate something. Yeah.
Okay, so they are giving us a maximum of 2 weeks as a doctor, that once we look out for these things and they are happening or they are sitting with us for 2 weeks, then we should quickly get to the hospital, because it could be a virus infection or a bacterial infection.
Yes.
How about the fungi?
Fungi is that one there is something physical to you, so
Something
you can
physical.
But that one too also, if the thing is still more than 2 weeks too, you have to find out the cause.
What
because you can use pomade and it may get you some skin problem. You see.
Oh.
Yes. So that one there, you can use any cream to or any antibacterial creams and soaps to cure it. But if the thing is still more than, you have to visit your doctor.
I'm not really getting the fungal infection. What
fungal infection? That's whereby you get someone like yam and foot rots and other stuffs. Yes.
Okay.
Maybe you live around maybe I say in Switzerland. Maybe some people they used to bath that water pass, so you can affect by that way.
People who live where they find them streams around
yes,
themselves,
you can affect by
because they walk in it.
Because they walk in it, you can get foot rot. And some people too, they wear foot as we guys, we wear foot, and it may be the heat. The heat may cause that. So all those kind of things. That's why according to research, they may tell you that if the thing is still more than your understanding, you have to see your doctor for the cause for him to find the cause.
The cause of that infection. So it means that those who do wear the shoes normally, maybe Monday to Sunday, you should make sure it's very dried, right?
Yes. You have to.
So once it's dry, we can wear it Sunday to Sunday.
Yes,
that's fine.
Yes.
But about people who live with streams, most of the times in the rural communities, that is their source of water. You have to go in, fetch and all of that.
So if you want, they
can't go in with slippers, with sandals, with something. They have to.
The thing is there. So the thing is there. So only that if the thing comes, then you protect it. We have other vaccines and other things that we inject to prevent yourself. So if you don't have, when the thing comes, then you find the solution. But if you want to drink the water, we have to boil it before you can drink. Yes. But if you want to go inside and fetch some, definitely, if the thing comes, you have to find out the solution.
So we can tell whether this particular infection is from this particular agent with the symptoms and the signs as well. But with how contagious they are, how they spread from one person to the other, can all three be contagious?
Yeah.
All of the three agents of infection can be contagious.
Yes.
So run us through the contagious ways, how it can spread from one person to the other.
Okay, if right now I have
because with I'm thinking about
right now we are talking. If I have, and once I'm talking the droplet.
If you have a virus infection, how can you spread?
Once we are talking right now, if I have infected, I've affected by any bacteria or any agent, whereby it can transmit through air, you can get it.
Through air?
Yes, we can see them. Yes, you can get it. If the person who came sit here first show, if the person have, and me too, I don't have attached this table, I may get it.
So how long does it stay on surfaces? Because we keep, especially when COVID
for virus 24 hours.
24 hours.
That's one day they will go. Yes.
But
and it depends. Some virus, they are very strong. They can be there for almost 74 hours. You may not know.
72 hours.
Yes.
I see.
Yes, please.
I see. Okay, so with the virus infection, some of them are airborne,
coughing, sneezing,
droplets, and
yes, and maybe the person, if you have exchange with the person is exchange, that's intercourse.
Oh, okay, sexual intercourse.
Yes, you can get it. Yes, any cats. Well. If I have cats and you too, you don't have, or yes, you can get
use
it.
Any razor blade
if I use, maybe I stay with you, I use cap. You too, you come and use the same cup, you can get it. Some people they share one blush, you can get it. So there are so many ways that you can affect it by that.
Okay, with the fungal infection, especially talking about the foot rots and all of that, that is about you. I don't know how you can transfer that to someone else when you have foot rots or something.
Okay, that one is not easy to transfer. Yes, because normally they are open. So if someone sees that you have a yam, something like that, the person will get little back I mean, see,
the person has to draw back for some time, not get closer.
Yeah, if the person may see that you have foot rot, definitely you will not wear your socks or your foot or something like that. Yes. If
so
the person
it looks like the social distancing thing. We don't have to just look at it with the COVID eyes or the COVID lens.
The COVID has come to destroy some things, but it also has revealed some things to us.
About the COVID virus, in recent times, we've been hearing about new viruses coming up. We are hearing the Marburg virus, COVID virus, monkeypox, all of them, which happens to be virus infections. And it looks like there are new viruses in the system. How do new viruses come up? For you doctors to even name them that this is monkeypox, this is Marburg virus, this is COVID virus. How do they come up into the system?
If we are in this medical journalism, we have medical journalism.
Okay.
Team. They are those who do research about any disease or any outbreak or any pandemic and see where the thing comes from.
Okay.
The viruses are already there. We use them for purposes for some things.
What kind of things?
In every business they have something. Let me say, ways to they also get money. You see, the virus. We just if I expose virus, that means I have cure for it. So through that, me too, I'll get my share.
Oh.
You see, so whenever the thing come out, those who find out or those who have the cure, they will name it. That's what they say COVID-19. We have 18. The thing is already there, 1989, and they plant. They plan to come out, but now they find just 2019 that they find out they complete the solution. That's why they brought it out.
So you are saying this deliberate because
yes,
of the business
it's personal thing. That's
oh.
So anything. Let me throw you back to this Ebola. Ebola. It was from France, but the thing happened in Africa. Why did they recognize that the thing is in Africa? So they are coming to test. And the solution
the first cases
happen around Kenya, around that place. But French people, they found out that the thing has happened Kenya.
Oh, per your
but
estimation.
Yes, but the thing, they brought the solution. So those people, they come around to do missionaries and other stuff. They are all into missions.
Oh.
Yes.
So you are saying there's the deliberate aspect
yes.
To look into the business side of it.
Yes.
Interesting. Run us through the prevention methods, treatment methods once we get infected.
We have to see how we will practice social distance, and at the same time you are traveling to different at the same time go to high places. You see, these are the places sometimes they target. So you have to check. If you want to go to any other country, you have to get this department to look around for you, what kind of disease that will in there. If it's viral there, you prevent yourself. And at the same time, if you want to travel, physician 3 months before you travel, at the same you see anything which is strange about you have to avoid this thing, practice the social distance, and at the same time you have to, when you come to the bacteria and other stuff, so you have to clean ourselves, make ourselves clean, and at the same time to watch the way where we eat, and other side, if the waterborne that is a pipe water, so you have to make sure you heat before you take them. Yes, and other some of this pure waters too, you have to check. We have some of them that are not passed through FDA and other tests, so you have to see the kind of water. And if you are affected by any malaria or anything, you have to go back and see where you make fault, or where you turn yourself small. Yes, maybe the way that water you take in is no good, then you change. Yes, please.
That. Okay, thank you very much. Before I take leave of you, I want to find out, do we have some particular seasons that these infections become very common? Maybe dry seasons, rainy seasons or at any time?
It may happen anytime, but we have particular seasons that some of them can be like bacteria, malaria. When the rainy season, definitely. This season, definitely mosquitoes will come, and the dirty too will come, and the fungus too will come. But the virus, they come anytime.
I think because I'm looking at dry season where there is dust, and then people start to sneeze, and then the cold and the flu and all of that.
Yes, some people where they sell food crap, but that place is not.
It's also not good, right? Thank you very much for passing through. Give us a word of advice before you leave.
We have to watch what we eat, because what we eat, that brings out what's inside us. We have to watch what we eat. Yes. So what you eat will make you who you are.
Right. Yes. Thank you very much. Give us your contact details, how we can locate you, we can find you.
Okay. Anything. Normally we do teachings too on our WhatsApp and other platforms. Yes. So you can get the contact on the screen and follow me. Yes. If you have any organization, we can come, and we do house serves. If you have any problem and want us to come and see, we will bring the nurses and other staff to come.
Thank you very, very much, Mr. Ebenezer Kwanzaa. I just had a conversation with Dr. Ebenezer Kwanzaa. He's from Kwaspen Natural Health and Wellness, and we had a conversation, a very brief but educative one, about infections. And then we looked at the 3 agents, where we have the fungi, we have the bacteria, and then we have the virus infections as well. And then the signs and symptoms, should you see any of them and they stay with you for 2 weeks, you need not to sit down on that. We keep telling you that it is appropriate for you to spend 300, 400, 500 cedis on your health. You should prefer that to spending your life savings on a health condition. So once you see any of these signs and symptoms in your body that is 2 weeks and beyond, you should quickly get up onto your feet and then visit a health facility and then check that out. So this is how we wrap up on today's segment with me, Stephanie Ejochinam Anyana. And then let me remind you that my outfit was made by Apparel V. You can find her on Instagram. It's APPARRELVEE, Apparel V on Instagram. Or you can give her a message via the WhatsApp numbers on the screen right now. So it's Apparel V on Instagram. You can follow her as well, follow back, and then check out all other outfits she has. So we're going to take a quick break, and then when we come back, James Viafikweisi will be on with entertainment, and then Diego will come back to do In Focus. We'll be back.
Is Dr. Andrew Akutu. I'm the Managing Director of Hstv Funeral Homes. Hstv Funeral Homes was established to provide modern, state-of-the-art and comprehensive funeral services. If a family lost a loved one, everything became a do-it-yourself affair. But Hstv Funeral Homes was established so that everything that has to do with the funeral, from the time a person dies until they're buried, can all be done and made available in one place. And at all time, to emphasize the importance of treating the body of the deceased with the utmost respect and dignity. Hstv Funeral Homes provides any and all services that have to do with funerals. Hstv Funeral Homes will recover the body from wherever the death occurred, embalm the body using the most modern techniques. We will keep the body or store the body in our state-of-the-art refrigeration system for as long as the family desires. Nearer the time of the funeral, we will prepare and dress the body up for the funeral. We provide transportation, namely ambulances and hearses, to convey the body from one place to the other as the family may wish. We also provide on our premises the services of an interdenominational chapel where the services can be conducted. We also have the only modern crematory in Ghana at the moment, which services not only Ghana but also Cote d'Ivoire. We also have a cemetery, one of the only 2 privately managed cemeteries in Accra at the moment. All it takes, literally, is 1 telephone call and perhaps 2 visits to our premises for everything to do with the funeral to be arranged for you. There are several funeral plans on the market. Most of them are based on the premise that when the insured person passes away, the insurance company will pay an agreed sum of money to the bereaved family. Often enough, the sum paid to the family may not be sufficient to cover the basic needs the family requires. That is where the Prudential Dignity Plan comes into its own and is significantly different, because what the Prudential Dignity Plan ensures are the services that will be required, so that it does not matter whether 5 years or 10 years after the insurance was taken, those services will be provided regardless of the fact that the costs may have gone up. Once you are insured, your services are covered. It doesn't matter how long before the death occurs.
Dignity Farewell Plan from Prudential Life Insurance, in partnership with Hstv Funeral Homes, is providing families with over a decade of experience and peace of mind when it comes to saying goodbye to your loved.
The die is cast. The battle lines are drawn for Africa's most beautiful voice reality show.
30 super talented contestants.
14 grueling and exciting weeks. The affections and tensions.
Who will be crowned the first most beautiful voice this year?
Who will walk home with 1-year recording deal and money in the bank?
Don't miss this exciting music reality show live on Hstv.
If you're wondering what will happen next, stay glued to Hstv for the unfolding details.
The show premieres on Hstv on the 16th of July 2022.
Africa's most beautiful voice reality show is brought to you by Hstv in partnership with Veru Productions. Africa's most beautiful voice reality show.
This is your time to shine.
Every time she dey pray, may God bless in my hustle. My baby, they give me the sugar. She said, baby, if you make her for marry me, yo. Marry me, yo. You know, go any tears for you. We go any vacation and trips to Dubai, yo. Oh, baby. You know, go any tears for you. You go dance on your wedding day with the love of your life, oh. If I start to dey talk, me I never go finish you. I call you Yaira, you my blessing, no. As I make this money, mo could chop it, yo. Oh yeah, drop it, yo. Designer follow you. Despite money no go reach you, so I dey search to get money all for you. That time I give her my shada nanya, but I know they play with my baby, yo. Na my rejanya wa megalone, you go carry on my baby, yo. I know they play with my baby, oh. Now my record got play one megalone, now you go carry on my baby, oh. So I say, you know go any tears for you. You go any vacation and trips to Dubai, oh baby, you know.
So
So quite an interesting conversation we had on Stay Alive with Stephanie, talking about infection. So let's be safe out there. So my name is JK, right here. We're zooming straight into the world of entertainment. And today we're throwing light on a young guy who's doing so well when it comes to Afrofusion music. That's the style of music I have in the studios today. Kujo Daisy, he's my guest. It's Kujo Days, right?
Yeah, Kujo Days.
Nice one. I hope everything is cool with you.
Yeah, I'm good. Yourself?
I'm also doing well. I like your style and everything.
Oh, thank you. I'm trying.
You're trying.
I'm trying to keep up with you.
Hey, I can see. Great. We're super humbled having you on the show today. So I was listening to one of the song that just played. You told me you did it for someone. You composed it for a friend's wedding.
It's for someone actually.
What's the title of the song?
It's called End in Tears.
End in Tears.
Yeah.
Is it going to end in tears or?
No, it's you're saying it won't end in tears, but you see the thing with music is as much as it's entertainment, you need to there's a marketing side to it. So
okay.
If you look at the title End in Tears, you might think the obvious, like what you're thinking, but you listen to it like, oh, okay, it's actually saying it won't end in tears. So that's just the twist to it.
The twist to it.
Yeah.
And I hope they paid you well.
What can I say?
Or you did it for free?
No. You know.
They paid you well.
I'm a little something.
Great. Okay. So let's talk about your journey into music. When did it all start for you?
I think I released my first official single June 2018.
2018.
Yeah. So it's been like 4 years.
4 years now.
I've gone to release a couple of singles. I released Takashi and Grace EP last year. So that's one of the t-shirts I'm wearing.
Takashi and Grace.
Yes.
Okay, so 4 years in the game now. And
yeah.
You've how many EPs and singles do you have?
I have 2 EPs. We released Sobolisa, which means God Almighty.
Okay.
We released it May 13th.
Okay.
It's a hip hop EP, and then Takashi and Grace was released 1st October 2021.
Great.
So 2 EPs, making 8 songs, and then I think 10 singles. So
10 singles.
In all 18.
18.
And yeah.
Great. So how has it been for you? Any challenge so far? You stepping into the industry?
I mean, there's challenge in every industry. So I already knew the challenges that I was going to face before I even entered. So so far so good. We are managing it to the best of our abilities. Yeah.
Awesome. And how's the response also been? Your fans and people jumping to your music?
I mean, I always say this. The response is the main reason why I'm still doing music, because if the reception hasn't been great, then I probably have give up and start something else. But the response has been amazing. Like this year, for instance, has been really, really amazing, because it's been high notes upon high notes. I mean, from being on BBC radio to like a whole lot. So this year has been super amazing.
For you, you've liked the whole fame thing coming in, you know.
Yeah, like this year it's been different. Like I walk into a bank and people they're like, oh, we know you, we've seen you on TV, we've seen your video. I'm like, okay, yeah. So this year has been quite.
Nice. So
really
how are you able to keep up with this whole fame thing? You know, it comes with a lot of pressure.
Yeah. I'm not that famous yet, so I'm keeping it under wraps a little. Sometimes, you know. Sometimes we do the Trotsky small. Sometimes we do the Uber small.
Nice. You have to blend it.
Yeah, we are blending it. So we get to where we are supposed to get to. We just be in between managing it and all of that.
Great. And you know, you were mentioning your titles. You said Takashi and Grace. You
Yeah.
said Mauli, Sobolisa.
No, Sobolisa. Sobolisa means God Almighty. It's Anglo, like.
Okay. You're from the Volta region.
Yeah. I'm proud. Number 9.
Number 9.
Yeah.
Great. And you talking about Sobolisa, right?
Yeah.
So what was the whole concept? You know, why that title to the song?
Oh, okay. So the whole idea was just like my first EP. It's just me calling on God. So if you listen to the song, it's like so if you understand the way I'm saying, dear God, if we call on you, please answer us.
Okay, give me that line. Let's have a feel of that song.
Oh, okay. If I do not make it, I'll never be happy, because I was the one that they counted out. But from the village, now we in the city, we tryna me mommy and daddy proud. Nami dog berana namiga. Once the poor we go manage them. I never forget where I'm coming from. We tryna me milli la MoneyGram. I'm never ungrateful, no way. I they appreciate always. That me like baji, me like a gym. Na dog berana me. So it's just
Wow, that's amazing. You know, I like it when people, flow with their local dialect, and I think it's quite interesting. And that was your first EP, right?
No, that's the second, the one we dropped recently.
Okay. The Sugulisa is the second one?
Yeah, Takashi and Grace was the first one.
Okay.
So the On God remix that you got was on the first one.
Mm-hmm. That's the first one.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about Takashi and Grace.
Yeah. Takashi and Grace is, I think, it's the reason why all of this is happening now, because I think it was the project that made people accept me into the industry, because the feedback was so crazy that I was overwhelmed. Like, it was crazy. I mean, we made over 300,000 streams across all platforms. Yeah. We are almost heading to like 100,000 on Spotify alone. We have about 156,000 on AudioMark. Like, the feedback has been crazy.
Amazing.
So Takashi and Grace so I actually have a Takashi and Grace tattoo.
You have a tattoo?
Yeah.
I'm coming. You know, I know when we talk about Takashi, it means you going high.
Yeah.
So why the two? Why did you?
Okay,
put Takashi
so
and Grace
I
together?
have this notion that we are humans. Yeah, we don't have control over things that happen.
Yeah.
So I say you can work as hard as you want to, but if you don't have the favor or the grace of God in your life, you might not get to the point where you're supposed to get to. So hustle and add God. So that's the whole concept for the Takashi and Grace. And every song on it, if you listen, you will get that, okay, it has been from that point. So
now.
Yeah.
Nice. And let's talk about Afrofusion music. That's how you do.
Yeah.
Why did you choose that trend?
So I'm quite good with every genre, because I have a hip hop EP, I have an Afrofusion EP. It's just Afrofusion is just a blend of all genres, with Afrobeat as the base. So I have Show Me is a song. It's kind of R&B if you look at it, but it's not R&B. It's just a combination of every sound. That's the Afrofusion. So that I can't limit myself. I can't say, okay, I'm a high life artist, or because I'll drop a hip hop song and somebody will ask me, I thought you said you're a high life artist, so why are you doing a hip hop song? So Afrofusion is just covers everything. So if I drop a hip hop today, I can drop Afrobeat tomorrow, I can do high life. I have the ability to explore other genres. And that's what makes Afrofusion beautiful.
Beautiful, that's great. So I think first time is watching, or you wanted to know the whole idea. When we talk about Afrofusion, I think you have a clear explanation to it coming from Kujo Days.
Yeah.
He's my guest for today on Hstv right here on Hstv. So let's talk about the Ghanaian music industry. You find yourself in here and being in the game for 4 years. Yeah, how do you see the whole circle?
I think we are doing well. We are heading towards the right direction. A lot of things are changing to now streaming and all of that. I think we are moving towards the right goal, but it's just kind of slow.
What do you think is making the whole thing slow?
I think it's people's mentality to adapt to new things.
Okay.
I feel like we have this thing in our mind for so long that it's not easy to just change our minds overnight. Okay. So that's what kind of makes it slow. Because you put out a song and the video is on YouTube, or the song is on Spotify, and then somebody still wants you to send it to him on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, I want to see the numbers. I can't count WhatsApp downloads or anything. So it's making the job quite difficult, but we're heading towards the right direction. In the next 5 years, I mean, we should be doing greater works.
Great. So I think it's quite true what you're saying when it comes to Ghanaians, and we subscribing to something, going online to register is quite difficult. We find it very lazy doing that thing. So looking at yourself in the industry too, let's say, what is Kujo Days bringing on the table?
Originality. What I do is quite different, because the perspective I put my music is positive affirmations. That's what I call it.
Okay.
I can even be talking about how bad things are, but it has to be positive in the end. So I think my music is all about love and positivity. That's the only thing I preach. So that's something new I'm bringing to the table.
Love and positivity.
Great.
Any collaborations so far?
Yeah, I've done something with Kweku Afro.
Okay.
I've done something with Scripty was VGME on song. I have a collaboration coming with AY Poyo this month, 29th July. We are releasing something.
You're releasing something?
Yeah, it's
why did you choose him on the song?
I felt like he's the best person, because with what I wanted to say, I wanted it said in a very jovial way. Like the song is about women having confidence in their skin and not trying to like change their skin color and all of that.
Okay.
So I didn't want it to sound so serious, because if you're talking about something that someone is doing and you don't want them to feel too bad about it, but you still want the message to go on, you have to put in a little bit of comic. So I hit on AY Poyo's manager, who is a good friend. He's currently in Ghana. Big shout out to Mr. Boga. He was like, okay, cool, we are down. So he flew from Belgium. He came through. We recorded over the weekend. So Kama is called Kama. Kama, as in beautiful or pretty.
Kama. So how would you say that in Ewe when you say something is nice?
Enyakpo. Yeah.
So why didn't we go in for the Ewe rather using the Kama?
Because it's music actually.
You just being versatile.
Yeah, I'm just being versatile.
Great. And are you under any management or a label?
No, I'm self-managed. I only have a team that I work with. So big shout out to Team Days, very hard-working people. Big shout out to KP, to Seram, to my brothers Christian and Nobu, to Lincoln. Lincoln is my South African manager.
Okay.
To Tintin, to
your
like
South African manager. You said you're doing self-management. So how
so he's someone that is part of the team. The team is run by me basically.
Yourself.
Yeah, but I have people that work on the team, and Lincoln represents the southern part of Africa for the team. So if anything that has to go on in southern part of Africa, like he handles it
for you.
So
is it that you're not getting a manager or you're scared going under management?
I'm just waiting for the right deal. Couple of people have
You've had people
up.
approaching you?
Yeah, couple of people have popped up, but I've pushed myself to like a point that if you're coming in to sign me or like manage me, you have to bring like a lot on the table.
And what are we expecting? Because you might have someone watching you who would like to
I mean the basic things
such as
you need to have the vision, the business acumen. You need to be dusted enough, because music investment is no joke.
It's all about money.
And I've been able to like push myself to a certain point. So I don't want somebody that will come and be slowing me down or taking me back.
Good.
Unless you're able to do like 10 times what I'm doing right now, you can't manage me.
So until then, you're not taking any
until then I'm independent. I'm doing my thing solo. When the right, because people have come in, every time I'm like, okay, I've done this for myself, I've done this for myself. What can you bring to the table?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, okay, I'm just trying to. I'm done trying, because I'm at a stage where I want people that are certain, not try a lot kind of thing. So
I think I like the energy. He said you're at the stage where you're not doing any.
I'm not doing try a lot or anything.
Pushing in the money,
Either you're coming with the money bag or challenge. Let me do my thing.
Great. So I want to find out from you, how do you finance yourself? Are you doing any side business or is solely music?
It's solely music.
Wow.
It has been solely music for the past 4 years.
And is it paying off?
Not as much as it should, but so far so good.
So far so good. You're able to sustain yourself.
Yeah, I have a couple of good people on the side,
So making it happy for you.
Yeah, so
great. I think that brings me to the question again. Let's talk about management here in Ghana. We go on social media day in, day out. We have artists coming in. We hear, the conflict between themselves and managers. They are falling off and all of that. So what's your take about management here in Ghana?
I think Ghanaians have a misconception about management. Because for someone to manage you is different from someone to executive produce you.
Okay.
Your manager is somebody that runs your day-to-day activities for you.
Okay.
Your executive producer is the one that invests into your craft. So people get managers and then they mistake them for executive producers. So they are like, you say you're managing me, but you're not giving me money. You're not doing your manager. You are supposed to employ a manager actually.
Yeah.
So people have this misconception. That's the reason why people are always jabbing each other left and right. They don't have clear-cut definition of whoever is in their team. Like they just put everything together. So a Ghanaian artist, as soon as you say, oh bro, you are talented, I want to manage you, they put everything on your head. So
without having an understanding of,
they don't
the
ask for
divisions
anything.
that
I
comes
mean, like, let me come tired since you are here. Then let me just leave everything on you. So they don't. Most people, I feel like most people just don't learn.
They don't learn.
Yeah, and in Ghana too, if you learn too much, like me, like this, they don't like me.
So you think you're learning? Like you've been reading a lot.
Yeah, because
researching.
I've studied. I've had like online classes on music marketing and stuff like that. I do my own marketing.
Okay.
I do everything. I create content, everything. I distribute my own music through a distributor. Wow. I managed to get myself a publishing deal. Like, I've done basically everything that an independent artist should do. So,
so you are trying to say, Kujo Days today on Healthy Morning is trying to say Ghanaian artists, they don't learn.
Most of them don't learn. Because everybody just wants to be signed so that they can say, oh, maybe I'm signed. Nobody wants the idea of, oh, I'm independent. Because on Sunday, I went to Sakumana. We were recording, and then one guy came to me. We went outside for a bit, and then he came to me. I was like, "You, I know you. I've been following you on Instagram." So I was just the normal fanfuni.
Yeah.
And then he just typed out my handle, and I saw that he was following me. I was like, "Okay, let me just follow you back." And then later on, he came to me. I was like, "Oh, I'm also a young artist, but I'm doing it on my own, and I'm not really seeing any result. I mean, you be assigned to a label. That's exactly what I'm like. No, I'm not signed to a label. I just have my way of doing things. So if so, I gave him a couple of guidelines to just follow. It's, you don't need to have like so much money to actually put your career out there.
Okay.
It's hard though. That one I'm not going to say. Me, I'm here right now. If somebody wants to sign me, you have plenty money now. Because I already have the idea.
Yes,
I have the people that can actually push it. I just need someone with the money.
The block.
Charlie.
And just make it happen.
If you put a block on the table right now, you'll be amazed where the music
is going to go. So yeah, all you're trying to say is you can be an independent artist and still find your way in the entertainment space.
Yeah, you can.
So far as you are learning.
So far as you are learning, you are learning from the best. Putting out quality. The thing is, people are always watching. I've had favors from people that I don't know. Like my first EP, for instance. Big shout out to Eric Tosca. He works at 3 Music. We never met, we never spoke. I just put out the artwork for my first EP. I never even planned on having like a listening party or anything. And then he just called me. He was like, "Yo, I've seen your artwork. It's nice. Do you have any plans of hosting a listening party?" I was like, "Nah, I can't afford it because it's not part of the budget." I was like, "Okay, if I get you a place, can you?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, sure. If you get me a place." And at that time, I didn't even have a kobo on me. But I was like, "If you get me a place, I will." And the next day he called me. I was like, "Okay, I've gotten cockpits at Usu for you." I was like, "Okay," so we got together, ran around a couple, and then we just made it happen. That same day at the listening party, we shout out to Mr. Fifi Abaka of Ghana in June. He was like, "Okay, so I have this interview for you. Go here, go here, go here." I just feel like if you put out quality, if you put everything, if you put out things properly, people will come to you. People will want to help. Good. So if you're out there and you're independent, please don't rush it. Don't rush it. Make sure like everything is in place. Don't rush the artwork guy. Don't just compromise or anything. If the song is not properly mixed, make sure you tell your producer to mix it properly, or take it to someone that can get the sound quality to industry standard.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way investors will come to you. That's the only way somebody in the industry will want to put you on. Because even here that I am today, I was just there and someone called me. "Okay, I have an interview for you on Hstv."
Yeah.
He just called in the afternoon. He was like, "Will you be able to make it?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" So I'm here this morning.
That's great. You're such an interesting guy. I think it's quite interesting. I'm seeing you from a different world because you're talking about we getting ourselves educated when it comes to music. Just go online. We have online classes.
Information is
everywhere. So we need to make it happen. You can be an independent artist and still break through in the entertainment space. So let's talk about your social media handles. When we want to follow you, your music, where are we going to get them?
So I have my music on every streaming platform.
Okay.
Takashi and Grace is out. Sobolisa is out. We've got Kama coming in 29th of July. On Instagram, KUDJOEDAZE. Nice. On Facebook, it's Kujo Space Days.
Kujo Space Days.
Yeah.
We're really humbled having you on Healthy Morning today, and I think this guy's quite interesting.
Thank you.
We're going to come from classes when it comes to entertainment, music, everything we are supposed to know. Keep pushing, and I'm sure, you know, some few years to come, maybe in a month or week to come, you're going to get some big deals happening right there.
Yeah. It's the highest possibility.
It's going to happen.
Because that's what we are working towards.
Nice one.
So
can we have a freestyle, like any song you want to drop right here? Let's have a few before we wrap.
Okay, so I'd like to give a shout out to Beatwire. Big shout out to Mr. Daisy. He's in the UK. Big shout out to Primo. Primo is my graphics guy. He has been doing great for me. So I'm going to freestyle. Then the new one will be releasing. Come on.
See, come on.
Come on. Come on. So so let me just you got this body, you got this body, yo. Hey, the weak in my senses, I cannot deny. You make me happy, yo. Shayna, you be my girl, yo. Melanin girl, you come on. Oh, come on, oh, body, you come on. Everywhere you go, you discover. All of them man want to hammer. So, Kama is coming on the 29th, featuring a white Poyo.